Yeah, guys, let us start manual testing, okay? Oh, record on the cloud, yes. So today's topic is manual testing. So let me just save the file. So today's date is 19 Jan 2023. So what is manual testing, guys? Anyone knows what is manual testing? I Dimple.
Hi, good evening, sir.
Yeah.
So testing which is
Uh,
done manually.
So
Hmm?
please give me the access for recording.
Yeah, I've given. What is manual testing? My question is.
So testing which is done manually is called manual test.
What about others?
Yeah. Testing of an application as per the business requirement.
So testing the application. First of all, what we have to test? We have to take any application or software. Okay. And how we test it, guys? Manually.
Manually.
Manually means without any automation tool. That is called as what, guys? Manual testing. Now, in manual testing, we'll test the application from the front end. You know what is front end?
Yes,
From
sir.
the front face. Like suppose Facebook application I want to test. First, I will test the front end. From
Or
there,
UI.
the user interface, the functionality, the data from the front end to the back end in the database is shown or not. That is manual testing. So in manual testing, guys, now testing is divided into how many types? What is testing? Checking the functionality of what?
Application.
Of an
Of an
application
application according to what?
Business
according
requirements.
to business.
According to the requirement. Yes or no, guys? Business requirement or requirement. Checking the functionality of application according to the requirement. Now, what are the types of testing, guys? There are three
Manual,
kinds of testing.
System.
White box testing,
White
Black
box and
box
black.
testing.
black box testing, and what, guys?
Gray
Gray
box.
box
Gray
testing.
box.
Have you heard about that?
Yeah, it is a
No.
combination of black box and white box.
So
Yes.
gray box, white box testing is also called as, I told you once
Glass
again.
box and clear box.
Glass box.
Glass box testing, also called as what, guys? Unit testing. Have you heard about that?
Yes, sir.
This is the testing done by whom?
Developer.
Testing done by the developer. Where he will check what?
Internal code.
Code.
Each and every line of the code. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
And when it will be done? Once the
Requirement.
application is
Function.
developed, right? Application is developed, and before it is handed to whom? Handed to the test engineer for doing what?
Testing.
Black box testing. Yes or no, guys? So what is black box testing, guys? This testing will be done by whom? Test engineers.
Test engineers.
So this is the actual testing, guys. Black box testing. This is done by whom?
Testing.
Test engineer.
This is the testing done by whom? Testing done by the test engineers, where they will check what?
Functionality.
Functionality of what?
Software.
Of application according to what?
Business requirement.
Requirement.
Into the requirement. Types of black box testing are what, guys? What are the types of black box testing? All this functional testing, integration testing, system testing, all this will come under what? Types of black box testing.
Integration.
What is gray box testing, guys?
Combination of black box testing and white box.
Combination of what?
Black box and white box testing.
White box and combination of black box testing and white box testing is called as what, guys?
Gray box.
Gray box testing. It is done by whom? Test engineer who has knowledge of what, guys? Both.
Yes.
Knowledge of both. These are highly paid. Coding and testing. They know both coding and testing. Yes or no, guys? So white box testing done by developer, black box testing done by test engineer, gray box done by test engineer who has knowledge of both coding as
Testing.
Testing.
Why it is called white box testing, guys? Any guess why it is called as white box testing?
Was this
Be-
testing done by the developer and
Because
developer know the
They are aware
the-
of the coding or internal architecture of the software.
No, this is white box testing, this is black box testing. So why it is called as black box testing?
you are asking, sir, white box.
Yeah, why it is called as white box and why it is called as black box testing? Why it is called black box testing?
So white box text testing done by the developer and developer know the requirement first and an
The
application.
developer will test the code, right? That is why
Yes.
it is called as white box testing. He can see the code, but why it is
Yes.
called as black box testing? Because what?
Because
Test
we cannot
engineer cannot
test,
see
see the
Code.
code and
Code.
no, guys, yes.
do the
Here,
changes.
because developer can see the code and test it. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
So it is called as white box tester. Here, test engineers cannot see the code, and then he tests the application. So it is called as what, guys? Black box.
Black box test.
Gray box means a mixture of white and black. If we mix, that becomes a gray box, a gray color. So it is called as gray box testing. So there are two kinds of testing, guys. There are three kinds of testing overall: white box testing, black box testing, and what, guys?
Gray
Gray
box.
Gray box. Now, I told you functional testing. Do you remember that? Integration testing. What is functional testing? Integration testing and system testing. What is the definition? Functional testing means
Testing the
intent
functionality or
of an
modules
application.
of the software.
Integration testing, testing the data flow between the modules.
Multiple.
System testing, testing the end-to-end flow of an application. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Then, guys, we have something called as compatibility testing. Have you heard about that? Compatibility testing or cross browser testing.
Testing.
What happens here is, if we want to check the compatibility, so what we do is, let us take an example, okay? So let us just take a girl, okay? Let us make a girl, okay? Beautiful girl. She is a beautiful girl, okay? Now, she has 3 boyfriends, okay? Boyfriend 1, okay? Boyfriend 2. Yeah, nowadays girls are making like that, okay? Okay. So now she is comfortable and compatible with him, and comfortable and compatible with boyfriend 2, but she's not compatible now with boyfriend 3, and she is just done a breakup with him. Okay, so he is out. Okay. So now, guys, what is happening is, consider this as an application. Okay.
Yes.
So this application is compatible with this particular platform. Okay, suppose this platform is Windows. Okay, Windows 7. Okay, it's compatible with Windows 7. It is compatible with Mac, but this particular application is not compatible with Windows Vista.
Okay.
Yes or no, guys? Yes.
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 So what we are testing, guys? We are testing this application is working in one platform and is not working in other platform. This is called compatibility testing. Testing the application on different platform. Platform means what, guys? Software
Browser.
and hardware configuration. As a software engineer, we'll focus on the software configuration. That is what, guys? OS and browser combination. What are the combination? OS and
Browser.
suppose for Windows 11 and Chrome it is working, and when I am taking Windows 7 and IE it is not working. It is possible or not, guys?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So that is called, that kind of testing is called as cross browser or compatibility testing. Now what happened? They ask what is a compatibility issue. That means what, guys? This software is working in one platform and is not working in what?
Other
Other platform.
Oh, that's
That is what a simple thing is. compatibility testing. What is compatibility testing? Testing the application on
different
different
platforms.
what?
And different
Platform.
platforms.
Software and hardware platform. Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
So we are mainly focus on the software platform. Software platform is what, guys?
Different browser or operating
OS
system.
and browser. Yes or no, guys?
Browser.
OS and browser.
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 Hardware platform is what? Like the hard disk, RAM, graphics card, all those things. Yes or no, guys? But we are only focused, we are software engineers, we are mainly focused on the software platform. Testing the application on different software and hardware platform is called as compatibility testing or cross-browser testing. See, cross-browser means what? See, we are using the same OS only, but the browsers are different. We are testing in Mozilla, we are testing in Chrome, we are testing in IE. So that kind of testing is called as what, guys? Cross-browser testing or compatibility testing. We are testing in iPad, we are testing in Android, we are testing in iOS system, we are testing in Windows. And then what is a compatibility issue? If someone will ask you, what is a compatibility issue? What is that? Application is working in
One operating system or
platform
browser, but not in
One
other
platform, but
and not
no
working in
another.
another platform. There's a generally they call it as a non-functional testing only. They consider testing is divided again into two types. What are the testing, guys? Functional testing and non-functional testing. Do you know that?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So what is functional testing? All this is smoke testing. I
Sanity.
told you smoke testing. Do you remember that?
Regression, retesting. Yes.
What is smoke testing? Testing the basic
High-
and
And
critical
critical
features
function.
of an
Critical
application.
features
These
of
are
the
mandatory testing, guys. Functional testing, integration testing, system testing. Okay. This is called functional. Non-functional testing means what? Checking the
load
performance of
Load.
an application.
Security.
Checking the performance security of an application. These are what, guys? Not
Non-functional
that
testing.
much mandatory. Okay. This is not mandatory, and we are basically testing the performance of security. So that is called as like your performance testing. That is called as what, guys? Non-functional testing. Find this next. Now, after this compatibility testing, there is something called as ad hoc testing. Have you heard about that?
Yes,
Also
sir.
called as what, guys? Monkey testing. Okay. Let me just take an example for this. This is over.
testing randomly means
Yes,
like
yes, yes.
any
Testing
function and just test it.
randomly. Suppose, suppose Monica, you have a very good friend. Okay. Now that friend is asking 10,000 rupees from you. Or all of you, okay? Your best friends are there, okay? This is from account number. This means that means your account number. This is TAN to account number to the person whom you are transferring the amount. This is the amount, okay? And this is the transfer button. And this is the cancel button. So my question to you is, will you give the amount? He's asking around 35,000, okay? He is requiring help, financial help, okay? So all of you will give the amount, yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
What about others? Will you give?
Yes, sir. If she is my known and like
You all
Good
will not
friend,
give. Okay,
well-known
I know you
friend
guys.
in
Okay,
need.
you all will not give. Okay.
I can give some of it, but not
Yeah,
the whole
you
part.
all
if
will
she
not
is my
give.
best friend and I have a trust on it, so definitely I will give her.
Okay, suppose you agreed. Okay, but finally after all these things, you given the your account number, you given his account number, and you given an amount. Suppose you agreed. Okay, I can give you 5,000. Given this 5,000, and you clicked on the transfer button. The problem here is it started loading. Okay, page started what, guys? Loading. And then what you did is you got super excited and you clicked on this transfer button, you keep clicking this transfer button, you clicked on 10 times. Suddenly 50,000 is gone. Yes or no, guys? This kind of testing is called as what, guys? Ad hoc testing. Okay. Testing the application randomly without any sequence or flow. Okay. This kind of testing is happening, that is called as ad hoc testing. This will be done once functional testing is over. Functional means more functional integration, all those things are over. Then this kind of testing will happen. So what is ad hoc testing, guys? Can you just tell me now?
Testing the
So
application
testing an
randomly without
application
any
randomly.
Randomly.
requirement or without any
Randomly. That randomly means what, guys?
without
of
any
the-
Without
requirement
any
document.
sequence or
Yes.
flow.
Yes.
of the
Flow.
So it's called as what, guys? Ad hoc testing. It is done when? Once
Once the application-
functional testing is
Testing.
completed, then only if time is permitted, then we will do what? Then we will do the
And
ad
testing.
hoc testing.
Testing.
They ask sometimes what is the difference between smoke and ad hoc testing? What is the answer, guys?
Once the
Testing
code
is-
is
What is
once
smoke testing, first of all? Testing the
Testing the
basic
basic and
and
critical functionality of the
critical
application.
functional features
of an application.
of an application. Excellent. Called as smoke testing. And what is ad hoc testing?
Once the
Testing the
Application
application
randomly.
randomly. Yes or no, guys? Yes. Randomly means what? Without any sequence or flow is called as what, guys? Ad hoc testing. So smoke testing, is it a functional testing, guys? Is it a mandatory testing? Yes.
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 It is a mandatory
Mandatory.
testing. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
This ad hoc testing, it is an optional testing. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Time is permitted, then we'll do. It is an optional testing. Then what will happen? It is a functional testing. It is a functional testing. Ad hoc testing will be is guys what? It is also functional testing, but it is done as a part of the functional testing. It is done when, guys? It is
After-
done after
function.
what?
Done by
Completion of
functional
functional testing.
testing.
Is completed. Yes or no, guys? So smoke testing is generally scripted. Scripted means what, guys? Test
Requirement
scenario is written out, and what is written? Test case are
written.
written. But here what happens, guys? It's non-scripted. It's what, guys? Non-scripted.
Okay.
What will happen? Test scenarios and test cases are not written for what? Ad hoc testing. We cannot write like this. You see someone click a button 100 times. We cannot write a test case or test scenario for this. So these are the differences between smoke and ad hoc testing.
Sir, a question. Coding is called the test script, or test cases are also called test script?
Oh, anything which is written to test any application, that is called as test script. Even there is something called as automation testing. We write the
Yes.
code there. That is also a
Yes.
test script, right? Anything which is used to test the application.
Application. Okay.
Now, guys, after all these things, so we learned functional testing, integration testing, ad hoc testing, compatibility testing. We have learned the test scenarios. Do you remember that, guys? Yes. Test scenario, test cases. We wrote for what? For the
Testing.
ETL testing. Yes or no, guys?
Testing.
Yes.
If I have to write for the manual testing, suppose I want to test a Gmail application, guys. So what will be the scenario? Enter the URL in the browser, check what? Login page is displayed. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Enter valid username, password, and click on OK button. What should happen? Check home page is displayed. In other way, how we can write? Other way, see, we can directly write what? Verify login page is displayed when we enter the URL in the browser. We can write like that or not, guys?
Yes, sir.
Instead of that check, we can use the word verify, and this statement we can write first. Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
The next is what? Suppose I am testing Gmail. Compose a mail sent to user B. Check that user B received that mail. Yes or no, guys? This is again a
Yes.
scenario. Click on inbox. So this is do part and this is check part. What is do part? Click on inbox, check the mail is getting displayed. Delete a mail, check the mail is displayed in the thresh. Select a mail from a thresh, delete it permanently. Check the mail is in present in a thrash. Save a mail, check it in the draft. Can you tell me 2 scenarios, guys? Yes, Monica, can you just tell me one scenario? Dimple, can you just tell me one scenario? Gmail. See, anyways, you can test an application, right? So suppose, can you try, Mahesh?
Yes, sir.
Select a mail, right?
Yes.
And click on which button, guys? Reply button.
Reply.
Click on reply button and send it. What should happen? Mail sent, mail to mail should be what,
Sent.
guys?
Appeared in
Sent to
sent
the
mails.
to the other user. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
See, 200 scenarios can be written for Gmail.
Yes, sir. After
Yes.
composing a mail, if we not send, then it is saved to the outbox
Yes.
or
So
draft box. Draft
draft.
box.
Yes.
that I have
Yeah.
written. Okay, let us write down. Compose a mail. Okay. What is the scenario? Compose a mail. Save it.
Save it. It should
And
be
then where we
saved
will
in
check.
the
Check the
Saved in
mail
the
where?
draft.
draft folder.
Draft. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
The heavy file should be sent, means large file.
Yeah,
We
large
cannot
files should not be
send.
sent, right? Or it should be
Yes.
sent in the Google Drive, right?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Suppose-
For attachment also we write one.
Yeah, file size, upper limit, file size more than the upper limit should not be sent as a mail. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Check. What will happen? The message is displayed. That's all easy thing. So like that, we can write 200 test scenarios, guys.
Sir, it's look like a system testing, end-to-end testing.
Yes, you can write end-to-end scenario. Generally, we write end-to-end scenarios only, guys. And based on this, what we will write? Scenarios, we will write what?
Test cases.
Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
What is the test case?
It is
Test
in
case
detail.
in detailed description of the
Test
Detail
scenario.
what?
of the
Description about
of
the
the-
scenario.
Detail what? Is an in detail step-by-step procedure to test an application. Do
Yes,
you
sir.
remember that?
yes,
Yes, sir.
It consists of all possible what?
Scenario.
scenarios.
I will shoot you guys. It
Oh,
consists of
yeah.
all possible inputs and navigation
In
steps.
navigation.
Now you will tell me what is the test case. It is an in detail document which consists of all possible inputs and navigation steps. It is prepared as soon as the requirement is given. I have told all these things or not, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Why it is written? I told you to have maximum test
Coverage.
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 To have test consistency, time saving. Testing depends on process rather than person. A new test engineer need not to be trained on the application. Rather, he can start testing by seeing what?
Test
Test cases.
cases.
This is a manual test case for login page. So what are the test case consist of? Header section, body section, and which section?
Footer.
Footer section.
Footer.
Footer.
Header section will consist of what? Test case name or ID, test case type, test data, and then module name,
Module
project
name.
name, precondition, status, brief description, version, severity, release. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Test case name is based on what? Release name. Release name is suppose Cheetah. You have taken Cheetah version 1.00. Then module name. Module is what, guys? Login and project name is ICSCI. Test case type functional. Test data username password. Module name, project name, precondition is the precondition, minimum condition to proceed with testing. The URL should be known. Brief description, one-line statement why this test case is written. This test case is written to test the functionality of login page. Now, what is the body section? This is the actual test case. Body section consists of what? Step
Yes.
number, action
Description.
description, input,
Expected
Expected
result, actual
result,
result,
actual result,
test.
status, and comment.
Status.
And in the ETL test case, what was the step number? Then what we wrote? Test description. Do you remember that?
Yes, sir.
Then we
Yes.
wrote the action description. Then we
Test
wrote the
data.
input.
Test data.
Test data, yes or no, guys? Then
Yes,
that is
sir.
nothing but the test data is nothing but your input. Okay.
Yeah.
Input, and then we wrote the SQL queries also. Yes or no,
SQL
guys?
Yes.
query. Yes, sir.
Yes.
That's all. This is the, suppose I enter the URL in the browser. This is the input. What should be the expected result?
Login page should be
Login
displayed.
should
Should be displayed. If we enter the URL in the browser, what will happen? Login page should be displayed. If we
Yes.
enter valid username password, okay, Then if you enter valid username, what will happen? Message should be displayed, username is accepted. If you enter valid invalid username, what will happen, guys? Error message,
Error
username
message
should not be accepted.
accepted.
If we enter alphanumeric value, suppose username accepts only 3 characters ABC. If you are entering an alphanumeric value, error message should be displayed. What is the error message? Alphanumeric values
should not be active.
Yeah, should not be entered. Should not be displayed or should not be entered.
Entered.
Okay. Not be entered. This message should be displayed. Then leave as blank. Username cannot be left as blank. Message should be displayed. Then should be displayed. No, not why it will be entered. Should be displayed. This error message should be displayed. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
All these messages, error message and all will be written in the requirement. Based on that, we write the test case. The first is what, guide? I give a valid, it should be accepted. I give an invalid, error message should be displayed. I give
Positive
an,
and negative scenarios.
I give an alphanumeric value, again error message. Leave as blank, error message. Invalid value of password, it should be accepted. Invalid value of password, error message. Alphanumeric value, error message. Leave as blank, error message. Enter valid username password, click on OK button. What should be displayed, guys?
Home page.
Home page should be displayed. Enter values in username, password, or any of the value, click on cancel button. All fields must reset. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Then we'll write here as expected, all the status is passed. Then the overall status of the test case will be passed. So this is the person who has written, the person who has reviewed, the person who has approved, and the date at which this test case is written. Any doubt, guys, in this test case?
No, sir.
Next test case. Suppose I am transferring 10,000 rupees to a user is sending to user B. Okay, so there is something called as the from account number. The requirement is what, guys? Like this. From account number, valid 10 digit, to account number, valid 10 digit, amount minimum is 5,000, maximum 50,000. Okay, and cancel button should be enabled. This is the requirement. First, we'll write what, guys? What section we will write? Tell me, everyone.
Header section.
Header section. Yes or no, guys? What are the contents? Test case name, ID, test case type, test data, module, precondition, status, brief description, version, severity, project release. Like that, we have written here the test case name or ID, release name, project name, version name, module name, test case type is functional, test data is fan, tan, amount, module name is amount transfer, precondition username should be, user should be able to log in. Brief description, this test case is written to test the functionality of amount transfer page. Version 1.0, severity critical, project ICICI, release name is Tiger. Now actual test case. First is what, guys? Login as user A. What we have to do? We have already tested login page. Now we are transferring the amount. So we are giving the username and password. Home page must be displayed. Click on amount transfer page. There is no input. Amount transfer page should be displayed. Enter positive value for fan. Then enter in negative value for fan. Now what will happen? Error message should be displayed. Leave as blank. Then now what will happen? Error message should be displayed. Now enter alphanumeric values. Fan field cannot be alphanumeric value. This error message should be displayed. Enter fan same as tan. Error message. Fan cannot be same as tan. Should be displayed. Again enter positive value for tan. Yes or no, guys? Yes. Now tan should be accepted. Negative value for tan. Leave as blank. Alphanumeric value. Tan same as fan. All these error message should be displayed. Enter positive value for amount. Amount value should be accepted. Enter negative value for amount. Invalid amount value should be displayed. Enter special character. Amount cannot be a special character. Amount more than the balance. He is having 10,000. He is sharing. He is sending 1 crore. Then what will happen? An error message will come. Amount transferred cannot be more than the balance. Then what will happen? Enter any value and fan tan amount, click on cancel button. All fields must reset. Then here you have to write as expected status pass, and then what will happen, guys? Overall status of the test case should be pass. Yes
So
or no,
these
guys?
all are coming under manual testing, right?
Yes, these are manual testing test case.
But sir, in a manual testing, there is no requirement of any particular tool, right? as per
No,
definition.
no, requirements are given, right? First, you will get the requirement based on that
No,
only
no.
here.
Sir, I mean to say like tool, like without any tool, we can test an application.
Yeah, you can test. You have to test amount transfer page. You have just tested. You have to test Facebook. You can test it.
Sir,
Right?
sir, how we will test? Like we need to write the query or
No,
like
why will you write the query? I have to test Facebook application. Then how will I test? First, I will test what? Basically,
okay, front end. Okay, front end testing.
yes or no, guys?
Okay.
Yes, manually.
Manually, we will insert the data
Yeah.
and
So first what you will test? First, you will give this username, password, and then click
Valid
on the
username,
login.
valid password. Yes.
Then what will happen? You should be able to log in or not.
yes,
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 sir.
Then you can check what? Click on this friends, most recent, groups, marketplace. Okay. Yes or no,
okay,
guys?
okay.
And Malika Arora is coming. Okay. You will test that photo is displayed properly or not. Okay. So all these things and these videos and this marketplace and all. Okay, guys.
Okay, sir. Got it.
If you want, you can send me request. Okay, I don't no issues. Okay, you have seen my Facebook profile. That's completely okay. Fine, guys. So now this is the application. We click on this. We see this. This is working. This is working. That is working. Footer section. All those things. Okay.
Yes.
But in ETL testing, what will happen, guys? We'll get the first the data. Yes or no, guys? From
Yes,
data, it will go to staging and then into data
Da-
warehouse,
Data
data
warehouse.
mart, and
Then
finally it will go to
reporting.
what?
The
BI
BI
reports.
reporting.
BI reporting
So
tool.
first it is data, then it is the finally the UI that BI report. But here first it is the UI. Yes or no, guys?
Yes,
Lastly, it is the backend. So that is the
yes.
difference. So now one more test case. So if it is there, I'll show you. There's a integration test case. So if it is written, I'll just show you. Let me just see it is there or not. Just give me, guys, 1 second. Let me just see.
Bottom, sir. It was there before. The bottom
Where is
side.
it?
The last one, integration. I saw.
Where is the integration test case? Yeah. Integration means what, guys? Testing the
Layer.
data flow between the modules. Yes or no,
Yes,
guys?
yes.
Yes.
And what is system testing?
Testing
End-to-end
the
test,
end-to-end overall
end-to-end
functionality.
testing is called system testing.
So here also, how many steps will be there? How many parts will be there, guys, in integration testing? Header
Header,
section,
Section, body,
body,
footer.
and then footer. Yes or
Footer.
no, guys? Yes. This is release name, project name, module name. Okay. One of my student I told to write. Okay. So you should also write this test case. You write system testing. Okay. System testing test case. See the same template. Okay. So this is nothing, guys. This is what first we'll take the release name. Release name is Tiger. This is version. This is module name is amount transfer. The test case type is what, guys? Integration. So let us just go to integration. Integration test case. Yes or no, guys? Yes. You write down the system test case. Okay. So this is the integration I have written. The test data is what, guys? Pan, tan, amount. Module name is amount transfer. Precondition. You just should be able to log in. This will write in the last brief description. This test case is written to check what, guys? Data flow
Data
between the
flow.
model.
Yes.
Between the modules. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Yes. Data flow of the amount transfer phase version. Any version can be mentioned. Suppose I put it as version 1.0. Okay, just write down here 1.0. And then severity is the importance critical. Then we will write what, guys? Body of the test case. So body of the test case. I don't know is written correctly or not. Let me just write down. So body of the test case consists of what, guys? Step number, action description, input, expected result, actual result, status, and what, guys? Comments. So what will be the step 1, guys? Login as user A. Give the username, password. Home page must be displayed. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
And actual result, we can do it later. We can write as expected and pass, or we can write the full. Now, this is step 1 is clear. Step 2, click on amount transfer page. What will happen, guys? Amount transfer page should be displayed. There's no inputs here. Then what we'll do? Enter positive value for fan tan amount and click on transfer button. This is the values. And then what will happen? Amount transferred successfully. Yes or no, guys? Amount should be, it will be what, guys? Message will be what? Amount transferred successfully. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Successfully. Amount transferred successfully. Message should be displayed. Yes or no, guys? Yes. Message should be
Should be.
displayed. Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
Then what we will do, guys? In the next, what we'll do? We'll log out as user A. Yes or no, guys? Login
Yes.
page must be displayed. Now, login
Login.
as what, guys? User B. Home page must be displayed. And then what we'll do? Click
Click.
on the balance. Then amount should be credited successfully. Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
Amount should be credited successfully. Amount equals to amount plus amount transfer. Here amount should be here what is that? Amount should be transferred
Transferred.
successfully. Here what will be? Amount equals to what, guys? Amount minus amount
Minus.
transferred.
Yes.
If you have 5,000 rupees and you say transfer 1,000, then 5,000 minus 1,000. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
So this is the integration.
Balance.
That means the amount what is transferring should be received by the other user. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
And this all will be as expected. Status will be pass. And this is comment. There's no comment, guys. And the overall status of the test case is what, guys?
Pass.
So no, guys.
Pass.
This is the test case written, suppose by Monica. So you'll write here Monica. Okay. Suppose is Mahesh is reviewing. Yes or no, guys? Yes. Suppose I am approving. So Vikram. And this is the test date at which is written. Suppose it's written on January 19 Jan 2020. Yes or no, guys? Yes.
Yes, sir.
You can write system test case. What you have to do? You have to add here log out as user B. Log into log out. Now, next is, guys, there is something called as test case design technique. Have you heard about that? There is
No,
three
sir.
kinds of test case design technique. Let me just open. Because I don't want to write the notes.
Mhm.
So let me just
Boundary
open.
value analysis kind of.
Error guessing and equivalence partitioning. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Let me just open the notes, guys. Just give me 1 second. Where is the notes? I'll give you the entire manual testing notes. This is the entire testing material notes. Let me just, all these documents, everything I'll give you from the STLC to entire. This is, I think, more than 100 pages.
But the
Is there-
difficult part of after writing the test cases, you have to, when you're going to test an application, the finding of the test data is difficult, right, sir? Means what you're going to put as a login and
No, that will be given to you, right? You have to, if you want to test Facebook, you need the username, password or not.
but that username and password we usually write. Means
No, but you will use
nobody
the
gave
test
us.
data. Yes, but that is the sample data you will use. So what is the challenge in that? That will be given to you, right? Then how will you test? If suppose there is no username password, can you test the application? You
No.
cannot test the application, right? Because that is a
Yes.
simple thing that needs to be provided. Yes or no, guys?
Okay.
Where is the test case design technique? Let me just find out. Yeah, I got it. So there are three kinds of technique, guys. Error guessing, equivalence partitioning, and what, guys? Boundary value analysis. So error guessing, from the name, we will start guessing the value. Okay. Suppose the requirement is username should accept 4 characters. Okay. So what is the input? First we'll give the positive 4 values, then we'll give the negative values. Yes or no, guys? Negative value can be what? More than 4 digits, alphanumeric values, leave as blank, decimal values. Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is error guessing technique. So what happens in error guessing is that we may miss any value. Yes or no, guys? Yes. So we'll go only if it is a straightforward requirement, then we can go for it. Okay. This is one of the technique. We may miss any value, that is the disadvantage. Next is equivalence partitioning. Equivalence partitioning is what, guys? If there's a range of values, suppose 5,000 to 50,000 is the amount range, then what we'll do? We'll test for 1 positive and 2 negative. Then there is no time and minimum set of values we need to test. Then we'll go for this technique. What will happen? 1 positive value between this, Monica, what will be 1 positive value?
5,000, 10 or 20.
No, 5,000 to 50,000 is the range. What will be 1 positive value?
6,000.
10,000,
10,000, any value you will take. That is,
15, 20.
this is a positive value. Okay,
Yeah.
negative value less than 5,000, 50,000, more than 50,000. Yes or no, guys?
3,000, yeah.
Yes, sir.
So this we can take a technique, one positive and two negative value. When there's a set of values, suppose mouse, soap, and plate, these three are the valid. Then what we have to take? We'll test the one positive and two negative. Okay, so mouse is suppose a positive value we'll take, and we'll take two negative values. So whenever there is a set of values also, we'll test for one positive and two negative values. So there's an example, suppose see this is one when the input is set of values. When the input of set of values, we will test for what, guys? We'll test for one positive and what, guys? Two negative value. So suppose one positive value is mouse and two negative value key and then some lock. This is the set of values. And suppose there's a when the input is a Boolean value. Third is when the input is a Boolean value. Then what will happen, guys? We will test for both. Both. True as well as false.
False.
True as well as false value. So Obama is the PM of India. The true will test, false will test, and we'll also test what, guys? None of the options selected. So disadvantage is that it will not cover the range surrounding. It will not cover the range of value. Okay, surrounding the range. Okay, but the advantage it covers the minimum set of value, that is one positive and two negative. We'll go for equivalence partitioning whenever there is a set of values or whenever there is a Boolean value. Now there is a Pressman method for equivalence partitioning. Generally, general practice method and Pressman method. There are two kinds of methods, guys, in equivalence partitioning. Generally, you will tell this only, okay? And general practice method, what will happen is, generally, if someone tells you what is the equivalence partitioning, you just tell whenever there is a set of value, we'll test for one positive, two negative. Whenever there's a range of value, we'll test one positive, two negative. Whenever there's a Boolean value, we'll test for both positive, true as well as false value. But sometimes if they'll tell, do you know anything more about this equivalence partitioning, then you can tell there's a general practice method. If there's a range with some criteria, suppose 20 to 29, he will get, if a person dies, he will get 1 crore rupees. 30 to 39, he'll get 50 lakh rupees. 40 to 49, he'll get 30 lakh rupees. 50 to 59, he'll get 20 lakh rupees. 60 above, you are ready to die, okay? No money will be given, okay? You are now senior citizen. So in this kind of situations, guys, what we'll do, we'll divide the range 20 to 59 into equal intervals, and then we'll test for one positive and two negative. One positive means what? 21 is one positive. Negative is what, guys? Suppose 19 is a negative.
19 and 31.
30 is a negative. So that is what, if it's a range of value, that is what general practice method tells. So range of values, then divide the range into equal number of intervals and then test for one positive and two negative. So some of the books they wrote why this equivalence partitioning error comes, because the developer might not have used or might have used this less than 5, but the range he has not used less than or equal to. Some of the books they ask that why they do not cover the range, because the coding mistake is suppose less than 6 he has taken, but he forgot to take less than equal to 6. That is why the range of values should be covered. What is range of values? Range of values is what, guys? Suppose this is 5,000 and this is 50,000. Then what will happen, guys? Range of value in covered in BVA. Do you know BVA? Boundary value analysis. Suppose this is A and this is B. A is 5,000, B is 50,000. So A plus 1, A plus 1, comma, A minus 1. Okay. And B plus 1, B minus 1. So can you tell me the values, guys? B plus 1, comma, B minus 1. So can you tell me the values, guys? A is what? 5,000.
5,000. So 5,001 and 4,999.
4,999 then.
Yes.
B is what?
50,001. 50,001.
50,001 and
Then
49.
50,000. Then
49,999.
49,999. Yes or no, guys? Yes.
Yes.
So which are the positive value? Is this a positive value?
Yes.
Yes.
Is this a positive value?
Yes.
Is this a positive value?
No.
No.
This is a negative value. Is this a positive value?
Yes.
Is this a positive value?
No.
Yes.
No. No.
Yeah. No.
This
No.
is
No.
negative, right? This is
Yes.
negative.
Yes.
But is this a positive value?
Yes.
Yes.
So how many positives are there? 4 positives.
Four.
Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
So boundary value analysis will cover what, guys? More positive value. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Positive values. And also it will cover what, guys?
Negative.
It will cover the values surrounding the range. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Surrounding the range. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
So this boundary value analysis plus error guessing. This will give what, guys? 100% test coverage. This will give 100% test coverage. So whenever there is a range of value, which method we should follow? Whenever there is a range of value.
Boundary
BVA.
Boundary value
Boundary
value
analysis.
analysis.
Whenever there is a set of values or a Boolean value, which
Bool-
method we should follow?
Equivalence class partition.
Equivalence class partitioning or
Class
equivalence
partition.
partition.
Yes.
Whenever there is a state away requirement. The state away requirement is what, guys? State
Error
away
guessing.
requirement is what, guys? Suppose username should accept 3 characters. Then we can go for what?
Error guessing.
Error guessing.
What is test case design technique? If someone will ask you what is test case design technique, this they generally ask. What is test case design technique? What is the answer for this?
Boundary value
To
analysis
cover BVA
It is a technique
to design the test
to
case
derive
for
inputs. To derive what, guys?
Inputs.
Inputs for
testing.
what? Inputs for the test cases. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Now, they will ask, what are the types of test case design technique? What is the answer? What are the types of
Equivalence class partition, boundary value analysis, and error guessing.
test case design technique? What are the types of test case design technique? What is the answer?
equivalent
Error guessing,
Error guessing
Boundary
and
value.
boundary value
boundary
analysis.
value analysis.
Boundary
What is
Equivalence
BVA?
partition.
What is the answer? If the
boundary
input is what, guys? Input
positive
is range of
range of
values.
value.
The
A
values.
comma B. Then we will derive what? The
Inputs
inputs for the
between
test cases as what, guys? Test cases as what, guys? A
A plus 1.
A plus B.
A plus 1 B. A plus
Sorry,
B.
A plus 1.
A plus 1. A
plus
minus
1
1.
A comma A
comma.
plus 1. Sorry.
One.
A comma A plus 1 comma what, guys?
A
A
minus 1.
minus 1.
1.
Then
Comma
B
B.
comma what?
A
B
plus
plus
1.
1. B minus 1.
B minus 1.
B plus 1 comma B minus 1. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Now these inputs we have used in the test case. If you want to see, you can just see. Where's the test case? This is the test case. Now see. Here when we were entering the value for the amount field, where is the enter? So we have we are entering the positive value. We can take the values or not. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
We can when you are entering the negative value, we can take it here or not.
Yes.
So what is test case design technique? They will ask test case design
To
technique.
drive the all inputs
Derive the inputs for what?
for
Test
test
For
cases.
the test cases.
Test
Yes or
cases.
no, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
What are the types of test case design technique?
Boundary
BVA
value
and
analysis. Equivalence.
EG
Error guessing,
Partition, error
error
equivalence
guessing.
partitioning, and what, guys? Boundary
equivalent
value analysis.
partitioning.
Yes or no, guys?
Boundary error guessing.
Yes. All the notes I'll give you. Don't worry. Next. Test case design technique. RTM document. What is RTM document, guys?
Requirement
Requirement
Traceability
Traceability
matrix.
matrix.
Traceability
matrix.
matrix.
First, what happens? Requirement come. Based on that, we prepare what? Test cases.
Test
Yes or no, guys?
scenario
Test
and then
cases.
test cases.
Yeah, test scenario and test cases. Okay. Then we will do what, guys? Test execution. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
And then
Log
finally
a
it will be
defect.
released. Yes or
Defect
no, guys?
design.
Released.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no, guys? Yes. Now what will happen is, suppose requirement 1 is there, 2 is there, 3 is there, and 4 is there. For requirement 1, we have written test case 1. Requirement 2, we have written again test case 2. Requirement 3, we have written the test case 3. But for requirement 4, we'll write later. Now what happened? After test case, there is a process of test case review also. So test case review, I'll tell you. This test case 1 was reviewed by another test engineer. They have reviewed that it is correct or not. He reviewed test case 2. And then what will happen? He reviewed test case 3. And then what happened, guys? Finally, test execution. What is test execution, Monica?
Executing of test cases
By seeing what?
by
Seeing
seeing
test cases.
Testing what? Testing what? Testing the
test data
application. Testing
application.
the application. By seeing what?
Test cases.
Test cases.
Test
Yes or no,
cases.
guys?
Yes.
Yes.
So they will test. Yes, he has done the testing for test case 1. It got passed. Test case 2, it got passed. And we forgot to write for test case 4. And then finally, what happened? It will be sent to what, guys? To release, and it is sent to whom?
Production.
UAT. For the
User
customer
acceptance
to do
test.
the testing. Yes or no, guys? Now they are getting lot of bugs. Now why they are getting lot of bugs, guys? Because of which test case, guys? Test
4.
case 4.
4.
So before doing test execution, if we would have reviewed that we have not prepared the test cases for test case 4, this problem would not have occurred. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
So there's a document prepared called as RTM, which will show what? For test case 1. Sorry, for requirement 1, which test case is prepared? Test case 1 is
Test
prepared.
one.
Requirement 2, test case 2 is prepared. Requirement 3, which is the test case prepared? Test case 3 is
Test case
prepared.
3.
Requirement 4, which is the test case prepared? Test case 4 is prepared. Yes or no, guys?
Yeah.
First is, what is RTM document? What is the answer for this? It is a document. What is RTM document, guys? It is a
Is a
document
document
prepared
To which prepared by the test
so that
engineer.
all the requirements
requirement
are mapped
coverage
to what?
can be checked.
Mapped
Mapped
cases.
with the
to
test cases.
requirement. Mapped to the
Requirement.
test cases.
Business require.
Test cases. Yes or no, guys? Or it is a document prepared
By the testing.
so that we will not
Miss
will
any
not
test
what, guys?
case.
Miss
Miss
any
any
data.
Miss
requirement.
any
Test
testing
cases.
any requirement. Yes or no, guys?
Requirement.
So when is the RTM prepared? What is the answer for this? When is RTM prepared?
Once we get the requirement.
During the
Before
writing
doing
of
what? Before doing test
Exec-
execution.
Yes,
Yes or no, guys?
execution.
Yes.
So because if we'll do after test execution, we'll not have that much time. Okay, so this is prepared before test execution.
Test execution.
Why are we prepare RTM? The definition itself, so that we'll not miss out testing any of the requirement. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Now this is RTM document, guys. So what is the process? First we get the requirement, and for ETL testing also a requirement and mapping document. Then what we prepare, guys? Everyone tell me. Test scenario.
Scenario.
Yes.
Test
Then we prepare
cases.
test case.
Test
Then what
Test
happens?
execution.
Case review.
Test case.
Review.
Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Then
Reviews.
RTM. Then
RTM.
test
Test execution.
execution. Yes or no, guys? And then
Yes. Then
Defect.
defects will be logged. Yes or no, guys? Yes. And then test execution report. This will tell what number of test case passed, failed. So based on that, we can decide the stability of the application. Test execution report is what, guys? It is a document prepared based which consists of what, guys? Which consists of number of test cases written, passed,
and the
failed,
result.
pass percentage, and what, guys? Failed
Not run.
percentage.
Not.
Yes or no? Not run, all those things. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
So based on this, what we can do, guys? Based on this, we can tell the stability of an application. Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
This is test execution. Yes.
The question.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, is there any format for RTM, like after
Yes,
writing
yes, 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 yes. I'll show that. I'll show that. Okay.
Okay,
I'll show all the templates. I'll show that. Okay.
okay.
Fine. Let us just understand test case review. Then I'll show that. Let me just save this. What is this document? This is your ad hoc testing. So let me just give this ad hoc testing. Let us understand test case review process. Then we'll proceed further. So what is test case review process? There is a test engineer. Now there is another test engineer. Now he has written the test case. Who has written this test case? This test engineer.
engineer.
He is called as author, the person who writes the test case. Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
He is called as reviewer. He see whatever the person is there. Okay. The reviewer is nothing but, guys, the another test engineer who has reviewed the test case. So this test engineer wrote the test case. He sent to whom?
Another test engineer.
He sent to another test engineer for the review process. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Now this test engineer will review the test case, and if he has if he has any comments, he will write in a template called as what, guys? Test
Comments.
case review template. Who will write this? Reviewer. What they will write? The review comments. Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
And then send it to whom?
Author.
To the author, the first test engineer. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
And in this loop, who is included? He is sending in this loop. The test lead is also copied. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
So this both of them should accept for the correctness of the test case. Finally, this test lead will go and approve these test cases and store it in the test case repository. Repository, I told you, collection of things. Folder where the approved test cases will be stored. First, what happened, guys? This test engineer wrote the test case. He sent to whom? Another test engineer. He reviewed the test case, wrote some review comments, send it back to the whom? To the author.
First.
He will do the corrections if required, and if not, he will not do. And then this process will continue. And in this process, who is included, guys? Team lead is in the CC. And then what will happen? Once both of them approves for the test correctness of the test case, he will go, team lead will go and approve these test cases and store it where, guys? Test case repository.
Repository.
Any doubts, guys? Review process.
No, sir.
Sir, if there is no team leader in a project,
And
then
someone has to approve, right? It is not that without the approval, the process is there, right?
yes.
You are telling me I go via train and there is no TT, then what will happen?
Sir, actually, I read somewhere that if there is no team leader, so the client means the
Yeah,
business.
see, anyone, generally the team lead will approve. If it's not there, if it is agreed with the company that the client will approve, that is fine.
Okay, okay.
But the
Sir,
general process, yeah, tell me.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Sir, all this communication through the mail only, or is it
Yes,
mentioned
by mail,
somewhere
via
in the
mail.
test
Yeah,
cases?
via mail.
Okay.
Tell me, guys. Any doubts? I told you in quality center also, right click
Yes.
and then send mail to the reviewer and CC the team lead.
Yes.
Either any test management tool or just general mail, we can just send it and we can CC the test lead. Did you understand test case review process, guys? Yes or no?
Yes.
No. We have to learn, guys. Bug report. I was missing this bug report. Let me just open. So I told you guys bug report. Yes or no, guys? Yes. Is this the bug report? Yes. What is a bug, Monica?
Behavior of an application is not
Huh? What is a bug?
Sir,
Mahesh,
during testing, if any problems occur, then it is called bug.
no.
Behavior is of an application is not as per the business requirement.
This is the thing, okay, guys. I am telling you to study, okay. Bug is an informal name of a defect. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
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 Defect is what, guys? Deviation from the requirement. Yes or no, guys?
Actually, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Now see, bug report. This is written in Excel sheet. Okay, I told you there's something called as bug report. It is written in Excel sheet. So this is bug ID B001. I showed you in quality center. The bug ID gets automatically generated or not?
Yes, sir.
But when you follow a manual Excel report, we have to give the bug ID. This is the test case name. Okay, what is a bug, guys? Suppose this is a test case we have written. Okay, this is a test case. The test case tells what, guys? Enter URL in the browser, login page should be displayed. And then what happened, guys? Login page is not getting displayed. What will write? Login page is not getting displayed. Then what will happen, guys? What will be the status here? Fail.
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 Yes or no, guys? Yes.
Yes.
Then what will happen, guys? We'll mark it in which color? Red color. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Is this test case fail? Yes. Then what will happen, guys? Is this a defect? What is the defect actually? Login page is not getting displayed
Displayed.
when entering the URL. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
For this, we will have to log a defect or not?
Yes.
Yes.
That is what we are going to log here. So how to log? We have given the bug ID, test case name, what is the test case name, guys? What is the test case name? The test case name. Overall status of the test case will be what, guys?
Pass.
Fail.
Fail.
Fail. Any of these step will fail. Overall status of the test case will be failed. Build a number, which is the bill 01. Reporter, anyone who has reported. Suppose Monica is reporting this defect. Status of the test case will be what, guys? As soon as we get a bug, what is the status?
New or open?
New or open? Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Date, the date at which we have got the test case defect. So date we have got on 19th Jan 2023. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Severity is called as impact of bug on the application. There are 4 kinds of severity. Blocker, then what is the other guys?
Critical.
Then
Critical.
Major and minor.
major, then
Minor.
Minor.
yes or no, guys? Yes.
Yes, sir.
And priority means what, guys? Which bug to fix first? What are the types of priority?
High priority.
High,
immediate, then high,
medium, and low.
then
medium,
medium, then
low.
yes or no, guys? P1, P2, P3, P4, some people tell. That is also correct. What is the definition of priority? Which bug to
Fix
Need
first.
to be
First.
fixed.
and what is severity, guys? Impact of bug on the
Impact of bug
application.
on the
Application.
application.
This is the module name. Brief description is what, guys? Login page functionality is not working. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
So it's
So the bug is what, guys? Here we'll write the expected result. When we enter the username, password, and click on OK button, home page should be displayed. But our bug is different. Our bug is what, guys? What bug we are raising? Let us
Not
page.
displaying.
when we enter the URL in the browser, what is happening?
Login
Page is not getting
displayed.
displayed. Yes or no, guys? So,
Yes.
so our bug is different. We'll write here. What is the brief description? One line statement why this bug is written. What is that? When we enter the URL in the browser, what is happening, guys?
Login page is not displayed.
Login page should
Login
be
page is
displayed.
not getting displayed. Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
Expected result is what, guys? When we enter the URL in the browser, what should happen? Login page
Is not getting displayed.
should be displayed.
Should be
Expected
displayed.
result is what, guys? Should
Should
be
be
displayed or
displayed.
not?
Yes.
But actual result, this is where we'll write the actual things. What is happening?
Not
When we
displayed.
enter the URL in the browser, login page is
Not
displayed.
displaying.
changed to what? Should we change to what?
It's not
Is-
displaying.
is
not displaying.
not getting displayed. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
And we can write here 3-4 lines. And we are getting an error message.
Yes.
Are you able to understand, guys? Yes.
Yes.
This is called as what, guys? Actual result. We can take the attachment and we can attach it. Do you know how to attach the attachment? Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Screenshot.
Screenshot.
Any
and-
screenshot and all, you can go to data and then there's options to insert. Okay. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Here also
Steps to
insert.
reproduce. Yep.
Hmm? No, I'm telling the attachment, from the
Okay.
insert, there is
Yes.
an option to insert the images, or you can directly take the image from the snipping tool. Do you know that?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
This is
sir.
a
Yes, sir.
snipping tool, and you went to the application. Suppose this is the application, and then you came here and you just logged out. Login page is having problem. Okay, so let me just take the screenshot. So we can take the screenshot or not, guys? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And this screenshot we can put it there. Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Where? In the attachment section. Yes or no, guys? Yes.
Yes,
And then
sir.
we can just reduce it. Yes or no, guys? Yes.
Yes.
And then steps to reproduce is, guys, what? Enter the URL in the browser. This is what? This is following these steps. Our developer should get the defect. Yes or no, guys? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Severity will be what? Blocker.
Yes, sir.
Very yeah, and priority will be what, guys? Immediate is very important because testing is getting stopped. Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
So these are the attributes of what, guys? Bug report. Yes or no, guys? In reality, if you work in a real-time project, guys, these are not written in column wise. In the interview, you have to write like this. You have to take the entire page. Okay. In reality, if you go and work in a company, what will happen is it will be written in the horizontal basis. How it will be written, guys? Let me just highlight this. Come here. It will be written like this. Bug ID and all is written in the horizontally. Why it is written horizontally, guys? Because you can put any number of bugs. Bug 1, 2, 12, 100, 1000, 200 bugs. Yes or no, guys? So it's written in horizontal. But in the interview purpose, you should write like this. Take the entire page. You have to remember the attributes. Am I clear, guys?
Sir,
Yes, sir.
question.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, there are 4 types of priority.
Yeah, immediate, high, medium, low.
Okay.
So next is, guys, severity and priority. Okay. So what is a severity and what is a priority? Okay. Let us just focus here. Let me just see. I have the image, else I will have to draw. Just give me 1 second. Give me just 1 second, guys. Let me just see I have that or not. I have that. Actually, let me just search it. Give me just 1 second. There's a blocker, there's a critical, there's a major, there's a minor, there's immediate, there's high, there's medium, low, there's high severity, low priority, low severity, high priority. These kind of things we have to see. Yes, guys. Yeah. So I came to know one thing. You know what? I'm not getting this screenshot. Okay. So let us just listen. Now, what is severity, guys? Tell me. What is severity? Impact of what, guys?
Impact of the bug on
Behavior.
Bug
application.
on the application. Yes or no, guys? Yes.
Yeah.
First severity is what, guys? Critical.
Blocker.
Yes or no, guys?
Blocker.
Blocker, sir.
Sir, blocker.
Blocker.
Blocker, critical, major, and minor. Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now, guys, blocker means what, guys? Let us just take the first one, blocker. Blocker, what will happen, guys? There's a login page, and what is happening is there's a username, and this is a password, and we are giving the URL. Okay. And this login page itself is not getting displayed, or we are giving a valid username, password, and clicking on this OK button, and home page is not coming. That is called as blocker or showstopper. So what is a blocker defect, guys? That means you are blocked. You cannot proceed with your further testing. That is called as which kind of severity, guys?
Blocker.
Defect. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
So showstopper, if you go to modeling and all, if you have any idea, there is a showstopper. Okay. So there are so many girls will go and do the modeling. Okay. But the actual girl, the main girl is called as what, guys? Showstopper.
Showstopper.
Yes. That means she is the most important girl there. Like that, this bug is the most important. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So that is blocker severity. Now next is we'll learn the next is critical. Okay, guys. Severity. And what is that, guys? Blocker.
Okay.
Next we'll learn is the new severity, that is critical. Critical means what, guys? Major functionality is not working. This is a fan field. This is a tan field. Fan means what, guys? From account number. That means your account number. Tan means what?
To
To
account
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 number.
number.
You forget, you think fan is your, tan is mine. You are giving money to me, okay? Fan, tan, and then amount.
Transfer.
And then what will be the next button, guys? Transfer
Some-
button. And what will be the next button?
Cancel.
cancel.
Now what is happening is, now suppose you are sending me 1 crore rupees, okay? From your account, okay? And you have shared me 10 crore rupees, okay? Now what will happen is, no, this will not share. We will just write here the account number to him we are sharing, okay? Suppose this is your account number, this is my account number, some account number is there, and then transferring is the 10 crore. Now what will happen is, after transferring this 10 crore, what happened is your amount is deducted, okay? Now amount is deducted, guys, but the amount is not received, okay? First of all, now this kind of defect is very, very critical, guys. Yes or no, guys? Yes. What you have seen many times, no? We book a ticket in a train or a plane or anywhere. What will happen? Amount deducted. Yes or no, guys? But the
Yes.
actual functionality is not working. Yes or no, guys? Yes.
Yes, sir.
That is called as what, guys? Critical defect. Major functionality is not working. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Critical functionality is not working. We have transferred the amount. Now amount is debited also, but it is not credited. Is it a very important defect or not, guys?
Yes.
So inbox, suppose in a Gmail, there's an inbox. You click on inbox and no mails are getting displayed. Is it a very important functionality or not?
Yes, sir.
Entire Gmail is based on inbox and sent, right? If those two functionalities are not working, then is it a very critical functionality or not, guys? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
This is called critical.
Suppose, sir, the count is mismatched from source to target, then it will come under critical.
Critical. This you have to think, guys. As a test engineer, you have to think what severity I should give. It's a completely technical word. Shall I give it as blocker, critical, major, or minor? That you have to think. Next is what, guys? Major. Yes or no, guys? So in major, what happened, guys? This is a fan. This is a tan. Now this is an amount. This is a transfer button. This is a cancel button. Now in major functionality, what will happen, guys? You will transfer some amount to a person. The amount is received by the other person, but the message is not displayed. Message is missing. What is the message, guys? Confirmation message. Confirmation method. What is the confirmation message?
Amount transfer
Amount
successfully.
transferred successfully. That message is not coming. Yes or no, guys? Yes.
Yes.
Amount transferred successfully. That message is not coming. If that message is not coming, then what will happen, guys?
Defect.
That is called as what?
Major.
That
Major.
is called as major. What one of the major functionality is not working?
Working.
Yes or no, guys? Last is, guys, minor. Minor is very, very simple, guys. Minor is nothing but your all the UI. Minor is nothing but your, guys, UI. You know what are UI?
User
Issues,
interface.
color. Why I told you
Understand.
color,
Logo.
font, then alignment. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Spelling
Header,
Then
footer.
typo, spelling. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
There are 4 things in UI: color, font, alignment, and typo. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
These kind of defects are called as what, guys? Minor, which is of less importance. Yes. So this is called as severity, and severity is for priority is further divided into 4. So what is first of all severity, guys? Tell me, what is severity?
Impact of the defect on
Impact
the
of the
application.
on the
bug on the what?
application.
On the
Application.
application. And what are the kinds of severity?
The client
Mm.
disease.
Blocker, critical,
Critical,
Blocker,
major and
minor.
minor.
major, minor.
Minor. And what is blocker? We are
blocker,
not able to what, guys? We are
proceed
not able to
Log.
proceed
further for
further with the
further
testing
testing.
activities. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
And what is critical, guys?
Need to be
Critical
fixed.
functionalities are not working. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
I showed you the example. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
And what is major? Major functionality is not working. Minor means minor functionality. Like what, guys? User
Interface.
Yes or no, guys? Now, what are the user interface, guys? I told you many times. Color,
Alignment,
font,
typo.
alignment, and what, guys? Typo. Typo means spelling mistakes.
Logo.
And what is priority, guys?
Which defect to fix first?
Which bug to fix first? Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Which bug to fix first? Suppose this is a blocker defect, okay? Then what will be happen, guys? High severity and high priority. Yes or no, guys? All blocker defect. There can be high severity and low priority. What can be an example of high severity and low priority? Priority is a business term. Severity is a technical term. A test engineer will put all the severity and priority, but the business people can change the priority. What is, guys, low priority, high severity, and low priority? Can you tell me?
Low priority means, sir, there is some
Low priority and high severity.
See, all the UI issues are generally considered as, guys, low priority. But
Means
here
the
this is,
registration page is not working fine.
no, that is a high severity and high priority, guys. Now see, listen now. High severity and low priority means what, guys? This is an Excel sheet, okay? Now I can close this Excel sheet from this button, yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
This is a generally way to close a Excel. No, but there is one more way. From file, I can close it or not, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
So if this is not working, is this of high severity or not? Yes, it is a highly technical thing, highly functionality is not working. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
So this is high severity, but priority can be low. Why priority can be low? Because we have one option via which we can close the Excel. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Yes. So this kind of issues are called as what, guys? High severity and low priority. Excel, second option. You can search more options, more examples. One example I'm telling, Excel, second option for closing from the file. What will happen, guys? Is not working. That is called as what, guys? Is the example of what, guys? High severity and
low
Priority.
Sir, question. Sir, in high severity, we cannot testing further, right?
No, why? Only if we get the blocker bugs, then we will not proceed, right? This is not a blocker bug, right? Is it blocking you from proceeding with the testing? If suppose you cannot close this Excel, is that you cannot test other things?
Sir, it's come under critical.
Yeah, you have to think that thing, that you cannot tell that this will be critical, this will be major. You have to think. So it's one of the functionality, important functionality, but not that much important. We can put the severity as major. Yes or no, guys?
Okay.
This no one can teach you. This you have to think, okay, that which severity I have to put. Okay, right. You have to take that decision. Okay.
Okay.
You have 3 things in your life. Okay. Job, then you have education, and then you have some family responsibility. Now it's up to you which one you will take on the
Priority.
most priority, and which is the most important thing. These are the decisions we think based on our understanding. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
High severity, low priority is over. Then low severity and high priority.
High priority.
So this is an example, guys. Suppose the name of the company logo is not clear. What happens, guys, is suppose severity is very, very low. Okay. That means the name is not clear. This is a technical word, very, very technical word. A test engineer will think that what? Okay, logo is not clear. That is not my concern. But the business people, according to their priority, they will think, oh, my name of the company is only not visible clearly. There is high priority. Are you able to understand? As a test engineer, you put low severity, low priority. But the business people thought what? It should be high priority. This is low severity, high priority. And then last is, guys, what? Low severity and low priority. All UI issues, color, font, alignment, all these are considered as low severity and low priority. Then, guys, now I'll show you the documents, guys, which are the documents like your RTM and all. Okay, let me just show you. Bug report I showed you. Let me just show you the RTM document. Fine? Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
How is manual testing, guys? Do you like manual testing?
Boring, sir.
Boring. No, but we have to understand the process or not.
Yes.
Yes.
If you don't know the process, it will be a problem or not.
Yes,
Very
sir. Lot of documentation, test
It is
cases.
theoretical thing, but you have to know the process. Yes or no, guys? Yes.
Yes.
This is RTM document, okay? In RTM document, what are the things will be there, guys? There will be requirement and there will be what, guys? Test cases, yes or no?
Test cases, yes. Requirement,
So
mapping.
this is a general RTM document. So requirement number 2, requirement number 5, and suppose the requirement is loan, and this is the module name is loan. This is account. This is again requirement. I have divided into 2 types: high level, low level. Test cases are there. Now, high level is home loan, low level is home loan for government employee, home loan for private employee. Account for employee, that means account for government employee, account for private employee. These are the test cases. Release name, version, project name, module for government employee, release name, version, module for private employee, release name, version, module for government employee, release name, version, module for private employee. This is a RTM document. What is the main thing in RTM document? Requirement and test cases.
Test
Yes or no,
cases.
guys? Yes. How I used to remember this template is R and then M. R and this T. This means R for requirement, M
Requirement.
for module name or number. Again, R is coming as requirement, which is divided into high level and low level. And then T for what, guys? Test cases.
Test
Yes or no, guys?
cases. Yes. Requirement and test cases mapping.
Yeah, is mapped. And this is test case review template. What happened here? Suppose the test case name, and this is the step number. Step number 3, 4, 7, and is not applicable. There's no step number. This is in the header section. Step number 3, reviewer gives a comment. Give more positive value for fan field. Step number 4, he gives what? More negative value for tan field. Here precondition is missing. Require more negative value for amount field. Severity, importance. He has written critical, minor, minor, major. Author, he will do what? Require more positive value for fan field. He has given more positive value, written fixed. Require more negative value for tan field. He is written fixed. Precondition is missing. Then it is called as what? It is not required. He thought it is not required. He has not fixed it. Require more negative value for amount field. Then again, he has fixed it. This is the comment given by author. This is the comment given by the reviewer. I used to remember this template using Tessera, T for test case name, S for step name or number, R for reviewer comment, and then the severity, and then A for author comment. Nothing. This is the test case name. These are the step number. This is the reviewer comments. This is the severity, and this is the author comment. This is the template. Fine, guys?
Yes,
Any
sir.
doubts?
Yes.
Tell me, guys, any doubts? Because I have to tell you the ETL test lifecycle or testing lifecycle or software testing lifecycle. That is why I told you all these things. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So finally, we are going to our final thing. That is nothing but your guys software testing lifecycle. All these things we have learned, except that test plan. Test plan I'll take tomorrow. Okay, and agile methodology. These 2 things I'll take, guys, as TLC. These 3 things I'll take tomorrow. All these things I told you guys to teach you something called as software testing lifecycle. Yes or no, guys? Yes. This document I have shared you. Yes. Yes or no,
Yes,
guys?
sir. Yes, sir.
I'll share you this document again.
Yes.
This is called, guys, testing process, testing life cycle, ETL testing life cycle. Any testing life cycle is this only. Okay. Now let us understand. As soon as we get the requirement, One document is there, guys, that is test plan. I'll teach you tomorrow. It's prepared by the test lead or test manager. Based on that, the test engineers will do the testing, and that is how we proceed. And then we prepare the test scenarios. Okay, then as a testing, this is what when we got the requirement, the test lead or manager prepare the test plan. And then as a test engineer, whenever we'll get the requirement, what will happen, guys? We will first of all identify what the
Requirement.
test scenarios. Based on, we'll understand the requirement, and based on our understanding, we'll prepare the test scenarios. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Yes. Then we will write the test cases. Then it will go for the review process. Entire review process. It will be reviewed by the reviewer, and then we'll fix that review comments, and then finally test case will get approved and store it wherein, guys? In the
Repository.
test repository.
Repository.
And then once the test cases are prepared, guys, then we prepare a document called as what? Before doing test execution, we prepare a document called as what?
Metrics, trace RTM.
Traceability
RTM.
matrix or requirement traceability matrix, and then we'll do the test execution, and then we'll do the defect tracking, and in the end, we'll prepare a document called as what, guys? Test execution report, which will show what? Stableness of the application based on what, guys? Number of test cases written, passed, and failed. Yes or no, guys? Yes.
Yes.
In the end, we will have a meeting called as sprint retrospect meeting or project closure meeting or postmortem meeting, where we will discuss what is right, what is wrong, followed by any improvement. This is software testing life cycle. This is very, very important. Testing process, testing life cycle, ETL life cycle, everything comes here. So what is the answer, guys? As soon as we get the requirement, the manager prepares the document called as test plan.
Test
Then we
plan.
define test plan. The test plan is a dynamic document that derives entire testing activities. Now, as a test engineer, whenever we get the requirement, we'll prepare a high-level document called as test scenario. Yes or no, guys? Yes.
Yes.
Now, test scenario, we will define it that it is a high-level document which consists of all the possible ways of testing and application. Then we'll prepare an in-detail document called as test case, which consists of all the possible inputs and navigation steps. Then we'll explain the entire test case review process. Once the test case is written, it is sent to the reviewer for the review process. The reviewer will put the review comments in a separate sheet or format called as what? Test case review template or format. The author will do the necessary correction according to the review comments and send it back to the reviewer. In this loop, the test lead is also included. Once this author and reviewer accepts for the correctness of the test case, the test lead will go and approve and store this, approve these test cases and store it where? In the test case repository. And before doing test execution, we'll prepare a document called as traceability matrix. Now, what is requirement traceability matrix is a document prepared so that every requirements are covered in the form of test cases, or every requirements are mapped to the test cases, or we will not miss out testing any requirement. Once test cases are written, application is developed and installed on the testing server, we'll start doing the test execution. Test execution is testing the application by seeing the test cases. During test execution, we do all the kind of testing like functional testing, integration, system, etc. And we get the bugs. The bugs are logged by test engineers, fixed by developers. Now, testing continues until the application becomes stable or bug-free. In the end, we prepare a document called as test execution report, which shows the stableness of the application based on number of test cases written, review, written, pass, fail, percentage fail. In the end, we have a meeting called as retrospect meeting, where we'll discuss what is right, what is wrong, followed by any improvement if required.
Sir, test execution report is similar to the QA sign off, or that QA sign off is different?
No, I'll show you test execution report. Suppose number of test cases written, number of test cases approved, number of test cases passed, number of test cases failed, like that. Okay.
Means both are same, means QA sign off and these are same or different?
No. QA sign off is a mail given. Okay. In the mail, we are writing what? That the testing is completed, looks fine. Okay. So testing team gives a QA sign off. That is separate. Test execution report is separate. Here we will have the number of test cases written, number of test cases approved. Suppose number of test cases written is 100. In that 90 test cases got passed, 10 got failed. Those kind of data are in the test execution report. I'll show that.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
So now software testing life cycle. Who will explain? Okay, listen once again, guys. Okay. Now I am giving you the notes. Okay. Where is STLC notes? Let me just give you. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Software testing life cycle. Yes or no, guys? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Let us start from here. This is a must question. It is a step-by-step procedure to what? To
Test
test
and
an
apply.
application. Yes or no, guys? Yes. So as soon as we get the requirement, the manager or test lead will prepare a document called as what?
Test
Test
plan.
plan.
Yes, fine.
Test plan. It is a dynamic document that derives entire testing activities. Every test engineer needs to follow the test plan for his further testing activities. As a test engineer, whenever we'll get the requirement, we'll understand the requirement, review the requirement, and based on our understanding, we'll prepare a document called as what, guys? Test
Test
scenario.
scenario.
Test scenario, it is a high-level document which consists of all the possible ways of testing and applications. Once the test scenarios are prepared, then we prepare a document called as test case. Test case is an in-detail step-by-step procedure to test an application, which consists of all the possible inputs and navigation steps. Once test cases are prepared, the test engineer will send the test case for the review process. Now, test case review process. Author, the test engineer, the test engineer who has written the test case, reviewer, the test engineer who has reviewed the test case for its correctness, who has reviewed the test case for its correctness. Process. Once the test cases are written, it is sent to the reviewer for the review process. The reviewer reviews the test case and puts the necessary comment in a separate sheet or format called as what? Test case review template or format. The author will do the necessary correction as per the review comments and send it back to the reviewer. This process will continue until both author and reviewer accepts for the correctness of the test case. In this loop, who is included, guys? Test lead is included. Once the test cases are written and reviewed, the test lead will go and approve these test cases and store it where, guys? Where he will store?
Test case
Repository.
Test
repository.
case repository.
Once test cases are written, reviewed, and approved, before doing test execution, we'll prepare a document called as what?
RTM.
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 RTM is a document prepared so that all the requirements are covered in the form of what? Test cases, or all the requirement and test cases are mapped against each other. Once test cases are written, RTM is prepared, and application is developed and installed on the testing server. The test engineer will start doing the test execution. Test execution is testing the application by seeing what?
Test
Test
cases.
Test
cases.
cases.
The test execution is the actual testing. During the test execution, we'll perform all kind of testing like functional integration system, etc. During test execution, we may encounter some bugs. These bugs are logged by whom? Test engineer, and fixed by developer. The bugs are logged using bug report or any bug tracking tool like Bugzilla, Jira, Mantis, Quality Center, etc. This testing continues until the test cases are executed and application becomes what, guys? Stable or bug-free. In the end, we'll prepare a document called as test execution report. Test execution report will tell the stableness of the application based on the number of test cases written, executed, passed, failed, pass percentage, fail percentage. In the end, we will have a meeting called a sprint retrospect meeting or sprint closure meeting, a post-mortem meeting where we will discuss what was right, wrong, and followed by any improvement.
Improvement.
Are you clear with this, guys? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Tell me, guys, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
How is the Joes? Joes is high. Joes should be always high. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So what are the things we learned, guys? Today, manual testing. Then what we learned, guys? Testing.
Type of testing.
Testing.
Testing
Then types of
types.
testing.
Type of testing.
Black
Then
box,
Black
white
ad hoc
box.
box,
testing.
red box,
Testing.
ad
Yes or no,
hoc.
guys?
White
Priority,
box.
severity.
Then smoke testing. Yes or no, guys? Compatibility testing. Then,
Yes.
guys, test case design technique. Yes or no,
Yes,
guys?
sir.
Yes.
Then we learned something called as what, guys?
RTM.
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 Then we learned something called as what, guys? STLC, software testing
STLC.
lab.
Software life cycle.
Then bug report. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Severity, priority.
Severity and priority.
Priority.
Yes or no, guys? So after all these things, guys, tomorrow we will learn the main thing, that is SDLC. In SDLC, generally they ask agile, and other models also we'll see. Main thing is the focus will be agile, is very, very important. Then we will learn something called as test plan. Then we will learn something called as test execution report.
Report.
These three things, and if we get time, we will just learn about exploratory testing and difference between smoke and sanity testing.
Sanitary.
Sanity testing, okay. Smoke and sanity.
Sanity. Okay.
Okay, smoke and sanity testing we'll learn. Okay, and if any other topics I want to take, I'll take. So these 5 topics are the tomorrow's agenda. 8 to 9:30 we'll complete this. And then, as told you, Monday will be what, guys? Monday will be your project and
Interview questions and project.
interview questions, and Tuesday will be what?
Mock.
Mock
So this
session.
weekend I am giving you to prepare for mock and prepare your CVs, guys. CVs I want by Monday. Weekend I am giving you, that's it. Monday by you have to just send me. I will also rotate, and Naukri and everywhere should be updated. Let me share the documents, guys. Let me just stop the. Hey, I have not recorded today's session or what? Oh my God. That's fine. No, it's getting recorded, right? Record on the cloud. Have I forgot to record, I think. That's okay, guys. I'll take from you, anyone, okay?
Yes.
Just share me the recording. How will you share?
By mail.
But that will be huge, no?
No, sir. It's only 200, between 200 and 300 MB.
Okay. I'll ask you guys, okay? Because I need the recording, okay? So that's fine. So this is what, guys. This is fine. This is fine now. Because no, I want a link to be prepared where I have all the recordings. Yes or no, guys? Yes.
Yes.
So you just share me that anyone, please, in my mail ID, okay?
Okay,
Yes.
sir.
Let me just
Okay.
give you the documents, guys. Can you be here 5 minutes with me, guys? Else, can you be here 5 minutes with me? I'll just share the documents. Is it fine?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, no
Yes.
issue.
Nothing, we'll just share the documents. Nothing. Okay. This is testing, types of testing. Because I don't want that you miss anything. That is my main agenda, guys. How was your experience, guys, in this BTS? It has been long, right?
Yes.
No, sir.
I'm telling, how was your overall experience, guys? Good. Did you like the classes and all?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Because
So
now,
you covered the complete topics,
Yes, sir.
but we want
With
more
notes.
time for practice and
Preparations.
preparation, because there is a lot
Mm.
of topics in ETL testing.
And if we don't revise, we forget.
yeah, that is the thing. That is the thing, guys. You have to keep revising, okay? That is why I take manual testing in the last, okay? So in the last, when 1 or 2 days are left, then I'll start. So, but my way of teaching is different. You would have seen, right? Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
sir.
This is software testing material. Okay, any more document, guys? Today's notes.
Testing.
Because I don't want to miss anything. That is the main agenda, okay? And I don't want to give everything that you get confused. So that is what is not the expectation. Let us give things whatever we have learned, okay? No, test scenarios. No, what is the thing left? Bug report is given, bug life cycle, all these things are given, test scenario. All the things are given, yes or no, guys?
Sir, did you send RTM documents?
Yeah, let me just share the diagram of the RTM document. Where is that responsible?
Sir, you can search.
That is an image, right?
Okay.
There's an image, right? Let me just share now. In this page, it is not there, right? Oh, let us come here. Are you guys preparing for your mock meanwhile? Or you're just waiting for the mock? Let us learn in the mock also, okay? No, guys, start preparing, okay? Because now you have to prepare, guys. Now you have to put the effort, okay? Whatever I can do, I have done, okay? So now there's nothing in my hand. Now it's your time. Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I have done my work honestly. Right, now it's your turn. You are doing your work honestly, or?
No.
This is a document, guys. Test case review and RTM. Where is that? Let us save it in desktop. Ad hoc, critical, severity, RTM. Fine, guys. That's all I have. I've given you everything. And then tomorrow we'll meet at 8 p.m., guys. Have a nice day, guys. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you,
Bye, sir.
sir.
Bye, sir.
Bye.